A store full of savings all day long. Super Saturday at Sears.
George Zabrecki, tonight on 13 News.
From Hollywood, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Tommy Newsom and the NBC Orchestra inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Bill Cosby, Graham Nash. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. You know, it's Friday the 13th, and I just walked under the applause sign. How many of you are superstitious? Nobody superstitious? I suffer from monophobia.
Yes?
Fear of people not laughing at the monologue. And you may bear me out on that. Hello, Tom.
How are you?
I didn't know Doc was not going to be here tonight.
No, Doc is not here.
When did you know Doc wasn't going to be here?
About the midday yesterday.
Yeah. I just knew it just this moment. Are you you have any superstitions at all, Tom? Knock on wood, or do you walk under a cat, or...
Oh, yes. I walk under a cat. That's very... I don't do that one. No.
You never know. Sometimes we stumble on something here. You know who's real superstitious? Baseball players.
Yeah.
Are very superstitious. I know one baseball player who won't scratch himself during the game if anyone opens an umbrella in the on-deck circle. Are you ready to celebrate Father's Day? Sunday is Father's Day. I asked my kids today if they thought I was a good father. You know Corey, my younger son. Corey said he said, let me put it this way. You're halfway between Bill Cosby and Bing Crosby. In honor of Father's Day, Ed got his first Father's Day gift, a tie from Fong McMahon. You did serve in Korea, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Fong, I think, is about 34, something like that. Did you see in the paper, anybody live around Simi Valley here in California? Anybody else? Did you see what's happening there coming up June 18th? They're closing a stretch of the Simi Valley Freeway for 4 days this month. Do you know why? Sylvester Stallone is making a movie, and Caltrans gave permission to close it.
Hey, when you got a detour, you got a detour, you know.
I don't... How did they get away with that?
They haven't gotten away with it.
Oh, they haven't gotten away with
There's
it?
some protests.
Some of the local citizens don't think they should do that. Stallone probably convinced them. It's probably the 3 Uzis and the hand grenade that did it. What really worries me is the name of Stallone's next movie, I found out after this one, is Malibu. Hey. Not much in the news today. This is the anniversary of the discovery of the Virgin Islands. How many of you knew that? Virgin Islands were named after the explorer that found them, Ponce de Lonely. Well, there's some more revelations coming about Kurt Waldheim, who's now the president of Austria. During the 1950s, he admitted he was an Amway I don't know. I don't know how to take sides on this, but personally, I don't trust a president whose most memorable line was, "Search the cellar." But, you know. Yeah, you're right. President still in the news. Reagan claims there are no undernourished people in America. That's right. Reporter asked him, "What about the millions who go to bed hungry every night?" And Reagan said, "Well, they can stay up." Here's the strange news item of the day. A couple was married in McDonald's. Now, there's a lesson there. If they would have really thought about it and booked in advance, they could have had Shakey's. The groom got a little confused getting married in McDonald's when the preacher said, "Do you take this bride?" He says, "No, I'll have her here." And it was because he was in McDonald's, you see. Anyway, tonight, we got a great show tonight. Mr. Bill Cosby. Or as we refer to Bill, NBC's IRA. Great performer, Graham Nash. And a young actress by the name of Valerie Wildman is also with us. And a few other things. So, here we are. Hi, thank you.
Just for the beat of it, the move of it, just for the flash of it, Diet Coke. Just for the one of it, the fun of it, the marvelous taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the style of it, Diet Coke. Just for the just for the thrill of it, Diet Coke. Just for the fun of it, from Coca-Cola. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Hey there, Cheryl. You sure look great. Love those clothes from the Aloha State. You look luscious in fruits, wild in suits, and postcard scenes, and tropical dreams. See Cheryl's new Hawaiian collection, part of our brand new century.
There's more for your life at
Aloha.
Here's the starting gate to a great night of harness racing excitement, action, and fun at Toledo's Raceway Park. And Raceway Park is a great place to bring Dad this Father's Day, too. Dad and all man over age 18 will be admitted free. Plus, we have a great free gift for him and a prime rib dinner special in the clubhouse, too. You know how much Dad likes coming to the races, so bring him out this Sunday, Father's Day. Post time 7:30 each Thursday through Sunday evening at Toledo's winning showplace of harness racing, Raceway Park.
So the water levels are still rising.
It's affecting a 20-block area.
We know what's important to you because we live here, too.
Okay, if you're ready to go live on this one now.
Right, as soon as the judge hands down his decision.
Right.
We give you all the local news.
Jennifer, blink your eyes for me.
Hospital says she's stable. Looks like she'll be okay.
It's more than facts. It's people, too. Toledo's home team, 13 News.
What do they call it? Shadowgraph?
Yeah.
Shadowgraphy, something like that? You don't see that act anymore, do you? Remember guys who'd sit there and do, this is a duck, this is a rabbit. Why did I bring that up?
I don't know.
Because Freddie was sitting over there doing this. What were you doing that for?
He's pleased that you caught the pencil.
Pencil, and it impressed me.
That impressed him,
Trick
eh? Oh.
It's just a matter of... See, if you hadn't have brought it up, I'd have been fine. Now I have no pencils.
One more time, please.
All right. You superstitious?
No.
Come on now. Anything at all. Friday, you know, we'll talk about phobias in a moment. There is a phobia called triskaidekaphobia, which is the fear, an abnormal fear of the number 13.
Now, when I was a pilot in the war, It was a thing. We always had to wear the same shoes, boots, certain boots.
I'm glad to know that you were out there protecting us.
I was, yes.
Where's the plane?
Now, would you like to tell us where you were?
What?
Where you were?
I was on the island of Guam,
That's right.
watching you. What is this doing here?
No idea.
In case there's a superstition that needs a spoon.
I don't understand this at all.
Oh, you've never had a spoon here in 24 years. Are you superstitious?
I used to carry a rabbit foot, you know, but I don't do that anymore. I carry a real foot.
I'm glad I asked.
I didn't know you were going to ask.
I'm so glad I asked that.
It's Lindbergh's foot. Lucky Lindy. He's always been... No, it's not Lindbergh's foot. It's just... during the war, you were just saving us from destruction. What?
Yes. You had to wear the same boots all the time when you flew.
Could I tell him about... Well, you're
Go ahead,
probably
you
be
can. If
embarrassed.
you want, no, go ahead.
He was a pilot, and he does hold a record. And you were awarded... Well, it was a commendation, not actual award, that he destroyed a ball bearing factory, a railroad yard, and an assembly plant in one day. Unfortunately, it was in Detroit. And it was after the war, and there was a
little mistake.
A lot of talk about it, but those things happen. Excuse me, I seem to be interrupting you a lot. What was your super... We're all waiting to hear this superstition.
I told you.
During the war.
You had to wear the same boots every time you went flying. If you didn't, you thought you'd crash.
That's why.
It just was a superstition. Every pilot had a superstition.
Do you know
Some
any
people-
pilot who wore the same boots and crashed?
He didn't. He wasn't able to tell me about it.
Well, then it didn't do any good, did it?
We don't know.
And did you wear the same?
I did,
Well,
every
it
time.
worked for you.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. I don't really have any superstition.
You have a phobia.
What?
You have that terrible phobia.
I don't even want-
Nyctophobia.
That's nyctophobia, and I don't
Well, that's a
want...
tough one. Tell them what that is. It's very rare. Only about 12 people have that.
I don't even think that many have it. We've talked about this before, and it's embarrassing. It's a fear of running backwards, high-speed naked, into a brass doorknob.
That's a fear.
24 years. Well, there you go. 24 years. Did they play that when you took off into the air?
No.
Like they did in the movies?
No,
I mean, there's
they never
nothing
did.
like that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, I've kidded you about coming to work. You have. You don't like to drive like
No.
I do. I like to drive myself. You prefer to have somebody...
driven, yes.
To be driven.
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know. I drive a car like I fly an airplane, too carefully. I'm overcautious, overprotective, and I'm not a good driver because of that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, he kids me because I drive in and you come in and you're, I guess we could say it, it's a fairly decent-sized limousine, right?
Right.
And you have a driver and you have a little wine closet there or something
Yes.
in the car? I do, you know. I've seen-
Everything you need in the back. I have television set. I have a tape player.
Well, I've been looking around for something.
You're going to get a limousine?
Well, this is kind of a clunker. It's kind of a... But I'll show you some film of it here. Bobby, roll the tape. I arrived to work this afternoon. I'm thinking of getting this. Watch the monitor here.
Oh.
Okay, now, This has a water bed. It has a microwave oven. It has, well, we're going to go and show you inside. We
Like
taped
it's
this
got a
earlier
dish?
today. That's a satellite dish on the roof.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Something I'm thinking of buying here. Let me show you around here. Up front is the driver. Give him a call. Anybody know the area code for the driver? You need an area code to call the driver. 213. Driver sits up there. Then we have a small candelabra sitting, of course, on the 24-inch color television.
Good.
We have a full stereo system, complete bar with refrigerator. Oh, by the way, this is Kai. She's one of the attendants here because you need a lot of attending in this kind of a car. This is really kind of a lounge area or party area up here. You can actually, I guess, have 30, 40 people in here. There's a little love seat back here with a little lamp. We got a sunroof. We have wall-to-wall carpeting. What else have we got here?
Let's see some pillows.
Yeah, little pillows over here.
Glasses.
And if you double park this in Burbank, you get a ticket in Arizona also. Mr. Goodrich actually lives down in the basement. I'm going to go out and go to the rear of the car here. See you later, Kai.
Bye-bye.
Good. Fluff up the pillows. Ed, this is what you need on your car.
Oh,
Swimming pool. Lifeguard on duty at all times. How's the water? Yeah, it's not bad. About 68 degrees. Well, there you have it, Ed. What do you think? Look at the size of that thing. Welcome to Wheels Across America.
12 wheels. Well, 14 wheels, huh? Oh, 60.
Is that about the silliest thing you've ever seen? Now, let me tell you about it. Actually, this is a car that a fellow put together. His name is Jay Orberg, and they use it for show cars or for conventions just to call attention. Would that call attention?
Whoa, would it?
Actually, that's two Cadillac limousines put together, especially welded together. It is drivable. They have a driver in front, they have a driver in the back. How they make a corner, I haven't the slightest idea, unless they break up and say, I'll meet you around the corner. There's a microwave, 3-color televisions, there's a satellite dish, and on top, we couldn't get the helicopter in. They actually have room for a helicopter, I guess, that could set down on top of the car. If you want to rent this now, I asked Jay what it cost. If you wanted to rent it, what would you say for a day? About 10,000.
I'd say 10, yeah.
Yeah, 10 grand for the day. So that's what I'm thinking of getting. It's not.
All right, you deserve it. You've worked hard, except for the last few years. I think that, I think you should get it. At least come in maybe on your birthday. Just
wouldn't that be fun to drive down the freeway in that thing? I don't suppose they would. Would they allow that on a freeway? It's 60 feet long. I doubt very much the highway patrol would allow that on. Can you imagine being a little bomb driving home and seeing that thing?
Somebody in the back taking a bath.
Talked about phobias, superstitions, triskaidekaphobia we talked about. You have acrophobia.
Yes, fear of heights.
Man was a pilot but has a fear of heights.
Right.
But not when you're in the airplane.
No.
Only if you stand next to
on a balcony.
So you should never fly a plane
Near
close to a balcony. You know what allurophobia is? Fear of cats.
Just an editorial sound.
A maxophobia. These are for real. A maxophobia. A fear of boarding a streetcar. A mathrophobia is a fear of dust. Clinophobia. Anybody know what this is? Fear of beds. There are people who have a mortal fear of beds. May we never meet one of those people. Gymnophobia. Fear of the naked body. Anastophobia is a fear of kissing. And this is one I mentioned the other night. It is real. These are clinical phobias. Arachibutyrophobia. You remember that?
Yeah.
The fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Right.
How many people have that? Lady where their mouth was stuck out. We have found some unusual phobias that they didn't cover here.
Yeah. I thought we would.
Chompophobia. The fear of enrolling in a pit bull aerobics class. Yuppiephobia is one that's just come up in the past couple of years. The fear of moving in next to people whose children are named after Volvo replacement parts. ABC TV executives have a fear called Geraldo Rivera phobia. Reebok phobia. Fear of finding 7 extra big toes in your running shoes. Nothing? All right. Exorcist phobia. Fear of picking up a hitchhiker whose head spins all the way around. A little long. Move wrong as quickly here. Well, this is one that really is bizarre. But why not? Condorophobia. The fear of seeing an almost extinct bird fly out of your toilet. and vasectophobia. All right, what's your joke? Fear of getting your zipper caught in the express checkout line conveyor belt at the supermarket is a well-known phobia. Those are some of the phobias. Anyway, in a moment, Mr. Bill Cosby will join us. We have Graham Nash and Valerie Wildman with us, so stay where you are. We shall be back. Oh, hold it. I gotta lead in here. We have a new product.
Yes.
We have a message about it. It's wet, it's dry, and it's from Seagram's. Watch.
Bride's party or groom's party, sir?
Who's having the best party? Hey, Maxie.
Yeah, buddy. What are you doing?
He remembers me. Thank you, Seagram.
My name's not Seagram, sir.
If you're watching, Mr. Seagram, I want to thank you for bringing us Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. It's brand new, and you did a great job. Who invited him?
I did.
I knew the bride when she liked to rock and roll. Now, what's he got that I haven't got?
He's got me.
I have a toast. Seagram's Golden. It's wet, it's dry, and it's Seagram's.
Is that the toast?
Nah, that's the commercial.
So what's the toast?
To rock and roll.
Golden days.
Then and now.
New Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler. It's wet and it's dry.
Mohawk Thick Plush, $11.99, no, $4.99. Philadelphia Scroll, $9.99, no, $4.66. It's New York Carpet World's mammoth two-day remnant clearance. Popular Carpet's first quality roll-ins. We're overloaded. Friday and Saturday, sizes to 12 by 12 from $44 to 12 by 18 from $77. Here's more. With any carpet off the roll or remnant, labor's 10% off, padding 20% off. Carpet a single room or your entire home. Friday and Saturday only, New York Carpet World.
Peter Piper picked a pack. McDonald's handy value pack. Free bonus fries, large Coke, Big Mac. One of 3 new value packs. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, surrounded by value packs. Special price with me DLT, quarter pounder with cheese, a Big Mac. Pick a pack, a value pack.
Just $2.75 for quarter pounder with cheese and Big Mac value packs, and $2.95 for McDLT. Offer good for a limited time at participating stores in Northwest Ohio and Dundee and Lambertville, Michigan.
Okay, thank you, Tom. If there's anybody hotter in the entertainment business nowadays, I don't know who it is than Bill Cosby. He's going to be emceeing the Playboy Jazz Festival at the Hollywood Bowl this weekend. He has a new comedy album out, produced, I see, by Camille, his wife. Isn't that nice? Did your wife ever produce anything?
No.
An album or something like that. Don't even ask me. And he's got a new book out called Fatherhood. And would you welcome Mr. Bill Cosby?
I'm 48 years old, and I'm beginning to connect with some of my children. I'm beginning to accept some of their problems as being real. And we're talking. We're having a good time talking. They're not doing what I want them to do, but we're talking. My son, I couldn't understand him up till the time he turned 17. Prior to that, he mostly said, well, Dad, I was like, I don't know, so I just check out and if it's all right with you, So I got out of it by saying, well, what did your mother say? And he turned 17, and I finally understood him. The first day he turned 17, as a matter of fact, he walked in to my office, and he looked at me, and he said, Porsche. Can I have a Porsche? Please? I now am losing my parents. They are married 50-some years, and they are connecting with each other in a way that I don't understand. I mean, I'm married 22 years, and Camille and I have a connection ourselves, but it isn't like my mother and father, they don't argue long. I mean, when there's an opening, you know, which is a mistake made by either one of the two, the other one doesn't go in, you know, for the kill. And I mean, I've lived with them, I've known them for 48 years. And I keep waiting, you know, when one makes a mistake for the other one to go in and just boom and turn it around, and they won't do it. See, I mean, like, my wife, we can go. I mean, we can go. I can do an hour and a half on, that's not what I'm saying. Hour and a half. And if you had half the intelligence that you claim you have, then you would understand what I'm saying. And my wife can do 2 hours on, then what is your point? What is your point? If you can't say it, then draw it. But my mother and father, they don't get into that. I'll give you an example. I was riding in the car with them in the back. My mother's sitting on this side, my father's driving. So we're going from Atlantic City to Philadelphia. My mother says, oh, there's a car from Philadelphia. So my father said, how do you know that? So my mother said, because I couldn't think of Pennsylvania. And I kept waiting for my father to make the move, you know? I didn't say anything, but I said, come on, Dad. It's a beauty, go in. I said, come on. You know, 22 years, I would have waited a little while, you know, and then I would say, oh, there's a car from Pittsburgh. You know, but... Wait, let me tell you another one. They came to the house. So my father takes his hat off, puts it down in a chair. My mother sits in the one next to him. He goes over to say something to his grandchildren. Here's the money, here's the money, here's the money, here's the money. Sits down on his hat. So my mother does like this. You just sat on your hat. So my father says, I know it. That was it. That was it. I was leaning forward, waiting. I said, come on, Mom. You got a biggie, go in. I know, my wife would have said, look, idiot. Is that the way they sold you the hat? Get off of the hat. You know, and I would have said, it's my hat, I'll sit on it as long as I want to. And then we would have gone for 2-3 days. But that was it. So now it's time for him to leave. My father gets up, picks up the hat, does not fix it, puts it on his head. Now the hat is all like this, you know. My mother looked at him, took his arm, and they went out the door. My wife would have done another half hour. If you think that I'm going outside and somebody with a hat on looking like that, you're out of your mind. Now, one last one. Because this is bothering me, you know, that these people can get along like this. Oh, another thing I notice about them, they don't, people that age, they're in their 70s, they don't laugh loud either. My mother laughs like this. And if you're really funny, she'll give you two of them. My father laughs like this. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm in the car with him. My father's driving. My mother's on the passenger side. I'm in the back. My father goes past the turn. 2 miles. My mother's up front like this. I'm in the back like this. I said, Mom. She said, yes. I said, didn't Dad miss the turn? She said, yes. I said, well, why didn't you say something? She said, your father knows what he's doing.
Yes, I love to watch you work.
Thank you.
I mean that. I love to watch you work. Boy, that's perceptive stuff. That's really, but it's all true and it's all honest. Your wife ever say to this to you? This is another one that you got to watch out. Something's bothering her, and you ask her what, and she says, "I'll tell you if you really want to know." Believe me, you don't want to know. She says that. We'll be right back. Stay where you are.
I love coffee, I love me. I love my Sanka cause it loves me. Sanka and me, I'm glad I'm caffeine free. A cup.
Smooth, satisfying Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee. You can drink it all day long and feel good about it.
Oh, my Sanka loves me. A cup. Sanka and me.
Why Michelin? I can sell you a cheaper tire.
Can you sell me a better one?
Whenever I stop in the snow, I pray the guy behind me has Michelin all seasons.
Let's get her to join the carpool. She's got Michelin's.
You got Michelin's in your car. Why'd Sue get them on hers?
Sue carries Susie.
Can you afford to buy Michelin's?
How can you afford not to?
Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
Feels so good. Coming down, down. Feels so good on this Thursday town. 7-Up splashing on the fun. Pouring cool and clear on everyone. 7-Up feels so good. So good, so good. 7-Up.
The Ohio Lottery would like to heap a whole lot of money on you in Saturday's Ohio Lotto jackpot drawing. It can be yours. Imagine winning $1 million.
Hi, I'm George Zabrecki. Now that warm weather is here, everyone wants to get outdoors and have fun. And now, kids, you can have fun and help other people by having a carnival against muscular dystrophy. With games and events, you'll help kids and adults with muscle disease. Call the Muscular Dystrophy Association at 866-9289.
Monday. In a system that can push a man to the edge, 2 will stand up to the test.
They won't run me out, sir!
The Lords of Discipline, an NBC Monday night movie.
It'll make your knees freeze, your back crack, and your liver quiver, brother.
Don't miss Tony Danza, Penn and Teller, and Laurie Anderson on Saturday Night Live.
For most of us, owning a home is part of the American dream. And loaning money for people to buy or build that home is the very heart of our business.
We have several ways to help you turn that home of your dreams into a reality. Give us a call.
United Home Federal, helping people just like you since 1887.
Hey, Dave! Oh, no. I changed my whole restaurant. I'm now selling celery on a stick. It's so light you can't even taste it.
Earl, light is right, but taste makes it better. Like friendly pita pockets, croissant sandwiches, and salads made fresh for you.
Oh, I'm one hungry piece of celery.
Then what you need is one of Friendly's lighter meals. Fresh, delicious, and light.
Think they'll notice if I come back tonight?
Friendly has a flavor, Friendly has a flavor, all its own. Daisy, Daisy, where does our love grow?
Everyone wants to be part of Hudson's Daisy Sale, and why not? Hudson's Daisy Sale is the one time you can walk into the store and save almost everywhere you look.
Daisy, Daisy, where does our love grow?
Hudson's Daisy Sale, a perfectly good reason to grow a little wild.
Brenda Hines, tonight on 13 News.
We are back. Woodville. Yow's out. Good to see you. I'm not going to say anything about the outfit.
This is a very comfortable outfit.
It looks comfortable.
And it's show business.
It sure is.
Yes, it is.
Is this the one? Somebody told me they've seen you out doing sprints.
No,
on
I don't.
On a track in the morning. Is this what you wear?
No, I better not wear this.
No.
No, I like to do the sprints now because the people, I told you before, when you run the K things, 10K, 5K, and you're out there.
Oh, yeah.
Quite often. Ed comes out and burps.
The starting burp.
Well, that's a lap. So when you run, there are dogs that know when you're tired. So they wait. There's a dog corner.
Sees you falter?
Yeah, no, and they know that you can't jump or get up anymore. So, and they don't mess with you as much as just intimidate you. There's, and you say, please don't. They say, so now I go on the track out at UCLA or the UNLV, and I run 300s, and you go into oxygen debt, which means at my age, you're not building character anymore. Mm-hmm. So you're just trying to run off the fat that has collected because you can't get rid of it anymore. And then your lungs come outside. They really do. They don't know what you're doing. They know that you're 48 and there's no reason for this. Yeah. So they come out and they look at you and then they go back inside. And what I like about it is that all of this stuff comes off and you begin to take a shape, but not like the one you had before, because I never will get that one back. I know
gravity starts to...
It's not gravity, John. It's just the fact that your muscles just don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. They put in time. They know that you sit a lot. Yeah. They know you watch TV. And they know that even if they built up, what were you going to do anyway?
What do you got in mind?
Yeah. You have nothing in mind, nothing big, so they just kind of slump down. But the biggest problem that I have, that I'm running now to see my navel is all the way back. It's about like this. I mean, it's all the way back there. I used to be able to see it. My navel does not want to see light anymore. And I know that it's fat collecting around. No, let me explain this to you. No, I don't think this ever happened to you. I got out of the shower, and this is embarrassing, but I'm going to tell it. I got out of the shower, naked, of course, and I dried myself off. I'm facing the counter. I pick up the razor. This is embarrassing. I dropped the razor. I had dried myself. I bent over, and water.
You're talking about a major leak coming out?
It was about a cup of water.
About a cup of water. You're talking about a world-class leak there.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
We got to do this. That is embarrassing. We'll be right back.
The night has a beat of its own. A feel of its own. A beer of its own. Exceptionally smooth Michelob. It could make tonight the best part of your day.
The West has always been a place where a man went to prove himself. This spirit has been captured in Chaps, the cologne by American designer Ralph Lauren. It's for men everywhere who are strong and proud. Chaps, the spirit of the West that's everywhere today. Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren. A gift for Father's Day from Chaps. Perfect for travel. The getaway grooming bag. Yours free with the purchase of Chaps 1.8-ounce cologne or aftershave.
It's here at last, the value pack. Super deal, super meal. The value pack, that's where it's at. McDonald's value pack. 30% more fries free, a large Coca-Cola, and your choice of a Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, or McDLT at a special price. That's the deal, my friend. I'll say it again. McDonald's value pack. 3 cans, large Coke, free bonus fries. Take your pick, but make it quick. When the offer ends, that's it.
Fireplace and Barbecue Center presents Porch and Patio Pleasures. Relax and enjoy life in your own Polynesian Whirlpool hot tub. They can provide year-round entertainment and relief of arthritis and back problems. All 8 models are surprisingly affordable and need no installation. Our famous telescope furniture can't be beat for comfort, and it has a lifetime guarantee. Cook out on a Charm Glow gas grill. They're the best. Sale ends Sunday at Toledo's one and only Fireplace and Barbecue Center.
Right over here at Door, 1/2 mile west of Secor. Hello, folks. Yes, this is show business. This is the official show business dress. This is the official show business. Everybody in show business should be required to wear that outfit so they'll know, hey, I'm in show business.
I've been picked on enough, but Sammy Davis saw me in this and said, I'll get you a Volkswagen.
Camille, producer?
Yeah. I decided that she knew my humor better than anybody, and it turned out to be wonderful, except she doesn't really know how to play the part. Yeah, she keeps cheating.
How does a producer
Well, she's
cheat
a
now?
producer, so the producer, your producer comes to you and he says, I want you to do so forth and so on. You say, well, I don't feel like doing that.
Right.
And the producer says, yeah, but it's good. And you say, hey, man, take a walk. And the producer walks away.
Mm-hmm.
So then I said that to her, and she said, I'm your wife. And I said, no, you're the producer. She said, no, I'm your wife. I said, but I can't argue with my wife. She said, then do what I tell you. I said, but the producer is wrong. And so she said, well, I'm your wife, and you can't tell me what to do. So that's the end of that.
Yeah. It's the trouble, you see.
But it's the best album I've ever done.
Yeah. The book, Fatherhood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've got
5.
5. Is that about the end of it?
No. What, the end of the children?
Yeah.
Yes, John. For goodness sake, please. But it's not the end of the ones on the show because Felicia and Ahmad, they went off someplace and had, now they're going to have, and I said, well, I don't know if we want that one on the show or not because then that's, first of all, it's not mine.
Yeah.
And it isn't Cliff's, so we can't have that kind of child on the show.
True, yeah.
So I don't know what to do about this other baby. We'll just leave it upstairs and let it cry every once in a while or something like that.
You ever spank your kids?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Not spank. I did more than spank. Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I'm just from the old days. You know, I've given standing 8 counts.
Heavy duty stuff.
No, but see, you know, what I'm saying, man, is I'm not a father who says beat 'em, deck 'em, abuse 'em. You understand? But what I don't want is to be made a fool of. Now, I've heard enough kids say, you know, well, do you do so? No, I don't have to do that. Why? Well, so far, well, what does your mother say? Well, all she's going to do is talk. So to me, that means, oh, yeah?
Mr. Action.
You understand? Well, it's not, but there are times when a little, you understand?
Tension
I'm not
getter.
talking about, you know, the face
Of
looking
course.
and going to school. I'm just talking about laying it down, and I haven't had to hit anybody since. You understand? And I love my son, and I trust him today with my life at any given time.
That's good.
He's smooth, he's turned around, he's the greatest guy that I know. But there was a time when we had to go into the barn and have a little talk because we had talked and we had talked and he had lied. Now that was what he is today, John. Let me clarify: is beautiful, wonderful.
Well, then it all worked.
Yes, it did work, and because I hit him. And I hit him, and the water jumped out of his eyes, and you know, this is it's on the rump, man.
Yeah.
And he, I said, okay, man. I said, but I'm just tired of you lying. That's all. I'm just tired of you lying. Well, I won't lie anymore. I said, okay, and I won't hit you anymore. I said, now go ahead. And he turned around. I hit him with that stick.
Right in the...
Again. And he turned around. He had a look on his face. You know, I said, I'm sorry. I lied.
Okay, we want to show you. We got a clip.
But
Tell us about the clip. We got a clip here.
Well, the clip is coming.
Upcoming show?
This is a fake out. This is a fake out. This is something that happened on our show, and I knew nothing about it, and the people will be able to tell as they view.
Okay.
I can't believe I ran against an Olympic champion.
I think you should be very proud of yourself. You ran a good race.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
My favorite part was the look on your face when you realized that it was a woman who had passed you. And then the look on your face when you realized that the woman was Valerie Briscoe Hooks.
Well, they had to get a 3-time Olympic medal winner to beat me. And I want to know why did that woman, when she passed me, pet me on my boom boom?
Because she couldn't resist that fine-tuned body. How do you feel about what they did to you?
Oh, are you kidding? Tailwind set me up so good. I looked at him, I started laughing, boy. Oh, I tell you what, for 30 seconds, I thought the people were cheering for me. And then the next 30 seconds, I knew they were laughing at me. I felt pretty good about it.
Yes?
Who is it?
Come in.
How you doing? What, you finally got one of them? How's everything? You so happy. How's everything, son? Good to see you. Well, this is pleasant. What are you doing with a black guy? That's a Hawaiian.
Oh, that's funny. We'll be right back. Here we are. Graham Nash coming up. You didn't know?
Make a splash and take a shot. You got the taste for looking hot. You'll knock 'em dead, putting on the red. Make a stir, it's not a sin. There's no regrets for giving in. You'll knock 'em dead, putting on the red.
New sugar-free Hawaiian punch drink mix. Sweetened with 100% NutraSweet with only 4 calories a glass. So you can have that knockout taste you love and still knock 'em dead.
Putting on the red.
Where do you go for a great burger? Ask anybody.
Right up the road, left at the sign. My way, your way, one at a time.
Burger Burger King broils over flames for a taste more like a backyard barbecue. The way a burger should be. Ask anybody.
This is a Burger King town. It's made just for me. This is a Burger King town. We know how burgers should be. This is
It's America's finest touring sedan. Pontiac 6000 STE, designed with outstanding roadability, slick styling, and a value you can't beat. And of course, that same high-tech excitement is built into every Pontiac 6000. And now, your Toledo Pontiac dealers have their largest selection of Pontiac 6000s, impressively equipped, with many as low as $199 a month. Buy your Pontiac 6000 today at Ed Schmidt Pontiac and Brown Pontiac. You won't find a better deal.
Creating the budget gourmet, man reaches the peak of genius. Still, he hungers for more. More. And once again, genius prevails. 8 complete new gourmet dinners for a decidedly low price. Like tender veal parmigiana with delicate cheese-filled tortellini and Italian green beans. The budget gourmet dinners at such a decidedly low price. Yet another of man's more ingenious creations.
Okay, Graham Nash is here tonight, our most talented singer and songwriter. Graham, of course, was a founding member of both the Hollies and Crosby, Stills, and Nash. He's beginning a summer tour. We'll be at the Memphis Music Festival on June the 19th and at the Fox Theater in St. Louis on July 5th. The latest album is called Innocent Eyes. Here's Graham Nash.
Isn't all it seems. There's
up. Grand Nash. Into the eye.
In the Ace Super Summer Sale Circular, you'll find the best buys of the month. This Gilmore oscillating sprinkler
It's just $3.66.
connects easily to the Ace 80-foot garden hose,
Only $8.99.
which winds up on the Ames portable rust-proof hose reel.
Only $9.88.
Sprinkler, hose, and hose reel.
It's everything you need. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, man.
Rise and shine, cast your line, catch the limit here. Now you're talking fishing, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
Stroh's, fire brewed for smooth, consistent taste.
Now you're talking Stroh's, now you're talking beer. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is smoking here.
In Italy, whenever there's a celebration, you're bound to find Italian pie. At Pizza Hut, we now bake our own Italian pies. We call them Priazzo. Come, celebrate with us. Celebrate with a free pitcher of Pepsi-Cola or other soft drink when you buy a medium or large Priazzo Italian pie. Priazzo and a free pitcher of Pepsi. Only in America and only at Pizza Hut.
I'm gonna take a day off, gonna have a fine vacation. Out at Cedar Point, the best park in the nation. Don't have to worry if there's enough fun.
The amusement park is for everyone.
No more wondering what the family's gonna do. Cedar Point is the cure for the summertime blues. Cedar Point is the cure for the summertime blues.
Hey, Cos, thanks for coming tonight.
Oh, thank you, John.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love you.
Appreciate you coming here. Next week, Carl Reiner will be with us, Burt Reynolds, Gregory Hines, David Steinberg, Kim Cards, Craig T. Nelson. We thought we'd go out on the band tonight because late this afternoon, one of the great band leaders of a generation, Mr. Benny Goodman, passed away. And a lot of us who grew up with Benny fondly remember those many, many nights dancing. He's been a guest on the show a number of times, so we thought we'd go out tonight in honor of Benny with one of Benny's great songs, Don't Be That Way. Tommy?
I want.
Saturday on The Golden Girls. Why is Rose hiding a man in her bed?
Why, you devil, you.
And what will she say to his wife?
Good news, darling. He's dead.
Then on TV7, Rose's love life is in big trouble.
Is that true? Every word.
But can Sandra save it?
When it comes to questions of the heart, Dr. Ruth comes to me. Saturday.
It's super. It's super. It's super. Sears Super Saturday. A super sale this Saturday only. Sears Super Saturday starts at 8 a.m. with 3-hour specials till 11 a.m. Plus hundreds of all-day store-wide specials. Save over $120 on a Kenmore washer. Just $298.
Now in progress. Save 20 to 40% on selected summer fashions for the entire family. Shop Sunday 12 to 6, daily 9:30 to 9:30 during the Lions Summer Celebration.
Hi, Toledo. I'm Kenny Rogers. Young people, don't gamble with your life. Join Youth to Youth today and keep your life alcohol and drug-free. Tell them I sent you.
You tie our family together, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
This is the NBC Television Network.
He was an artist whose vision could not be destroyed. And now, from director Clint Eastwood, an amazing story.
I don't worry, and I won't feel bad. Got the 501 blues, they're gonna make me feel glad. Got to have them every day, straight to fit in my way. I'm talking to Levi's, Butterfly, 501 blues. Blue as the sky with a button fly. You gotta understand I'm a Levi's, 501 natural blues man.
At Red Lobster's Lobster Fest, you have a few weeks to fall in love.
You'll go insane for lobster from Maine or Langostino that you love. Tails that you'll dream of.
12 special lobster dishes starting at an irresistible $7.95.
Lobster Mornay, too. It's gonna thrill you. About to make your heart thrive.
Now at Red Lobster's Lobster Fest. Come on in and fall in love.
Xin chào các bạn. Hôm nay bên em lại về một chiếc Kia Morning số sàn sản xuất 2017 bản full nhé. Một máy 1.25 và chiếc xe thì phiên bản màu bạc. Chúng ta nhìn tổng thể đây. Sơn si thì cũng còn tương đối, không quá xấu. Đèn thì bi giải led. Đây, đèn gầm cũng bi luôn. Mặt ca lăng còn nhìn cũng khá là được. Đây, đèn còn khá là sáng. 2017 mới đi được hơn 4 năm. Lốp la răng thì cũng còn khá là ok đấy. Xi nhan này tích hợp trên gương. Đây, nắm cửa mạ chrome bản full mà. Đây, đèn hậu có giải nét các bạn nhé. Đèn bên dưới cũng vậy, có giải nét nên khi mà các bạn phanh thì nhìn màu rất là đẹp. Morning thì là một trong những dòng nhỏ gọn, nếu các bạn đi những đường nhỏ thì rất là phù hợp. Đây, nắm cửa, nội thất bên trong. Nói chung ra ghế thì còn nhìn khá là được đấy. Nếu đi nhiều mà ấy là nó nhăn, như đây con này, đây củ số đây cũng rất là được. Vô lăng thì cũng nhìn cũng còn ok đấy. Nhiều nhất là vô lăng còn tích hợp nữa. Tích hợp các phím chức năng ở trên vô lăng nhé. Bản đủ mà. Đây các bạn nhìn thấy đây. Đầu DVD tích hợp cam nồi. Điều hòa auto tự động. Không phải điều hòa cơ đâu. Đó. Nhưng về tổng thể thì con này cũng còn khá là ok. Nhìn ra ghế này thì mình cũng biết là nó cũng được. Đây, hàng ghế sau đây. Da ghế bóng nhẫy. Trần lỉ theo xe. Nhưng nhìn ra ghế là các bạn có thể biết đi nhiều hay ít rồi. Và chúng ta sẽ tập trung xem một phần máy móc. Con này thì hơi đáng tiếc một chút là đi lại bị va vào phần sườn bên phụ. Vì vậy xe nó không còn được nguyên bản nữa. Còn lại thì mọi thứ của nó thì cũng khá là mới. Mỗi tội là nó còn không còn nguyên bản thôi, chứ nó rất mới đây. Các bạn có thể thấy máy móc bên em còn về dọn rửa rất mới. Tuy nhiên nó còn không còn nguyên bản, bị đâm ở phần sườn bên phụ khá là mạnh. Đây, những con ốc này thì cũng khá mới. Mỗi đấy bị sườn bên này đây các bạn. Còn lại thì nó còn khá mới. Zin một số chỗ thôi, không phải zin tất đâu. Các quy 2019. Nói chung là một chiếc xe mà bị đâm đụng như này thì bên em sẽ có mức giá ưu đãi là 185 triệu cho một chiếc Morning 2017 bản full số sàn phiên bản màu bạc. Và ai mua thì liên hệ với em qua số điện thoại em để trên góc trái màn hình, hoặc có thể để lại bình luận bên dưới. Và xin chào tất cả mọi người.
Tonight.